Geminis. Cleanse your energy. How are you? How was your week? Hope it was wonderful. Hey, I'm trying to think if I have anything to say to you guys. How are you? We're doing astrology cards, and then we're going to clarify with tarot. That's what we're doing today. Hope you all had a wonderful week. I hope you have something fun planned for the weekend. These cards spill a lot of tea. They can be kind of intense. They've been giving me a bunch of different storylines, and this is an air reading, so hopefully, I'm not gonna take that. Hopefully we can nail down a storyline here. Let's see. Let's get started. I feel kind of tired in your energy. Have you guys had a long week? Kind of feels. Does somebody have been having migraines, headaches? First card out is independence, empathy, appreciation. This is cute. Riches, ooh. Affair, originality. I like that empathy card. I'll show you why in a sec. In just a sec. Bottom of the deck is resistance, trauma, enthusiasm, birth, extremism, inspiration, publicity, quarrel, exaltation, indecision, manipulation. Okay, what I have, Gemini, with these cards is somebody is finding some independence here. You know, releasing karmic situations, releasing karmic people. Amazing. I love that energy for you. Next card out, I really like this. Empathy. What I like about this card is, you know, there is somebody that is trying to spread gossip about you here. So I do get that you have made, you have released some karmic individuals. You have an independent air about you right now. And it is attracting appreciation, but it is also attracting some haters. So you do have some people that are the birds here, gossiping, spreading lies, and hold on, I'm checking to see, because the bird imagery is coming up in a couple of the cards, and it seems pretty consistent with there is somebody that is gossiping about you. There definitely is from this energy. And they might even be offering favors to people. You see the way this bird has something in its mouth, offering, you know, somebody is out there gossiping about you, spreading lies about you, and trying to charm other people into turning against you. But there are the people that this person is trying to turn against you are with the dog here. They're remaining faithful to you. They're loyal to you. You know, somebody here appreciates you, appreciates the things that you do. And with the birds, again, the people that are gossiping about you is kind of falling on deaf ears, because your loving energy, your light is outshining these people. And you do have riches coming to you. Somebody has some abundance coming to you soon. With a fair here, it could be that it's a third party, a romantic third party that's spreading these lies about you. Or it could have been somebody that cheated on you, and you know, now they're trying to switch the narrative that you cheated on them. We'll clarify what's going on with affair. Could also be that there are the people that are gossiping about you are trying to form some alliance, some weird, you know, it was 444 when I said that. You know, have you ever had people that their only bond is the fact that they dislike the same person, and they kind of try to go against the same person together? You may even have two individuals here like an ex-lover, an ex-friend that have like gotten together in a relationship, and it's really like just to spite you. But originality, it's because you're a free thinker. You are striking out. Both these are Aquarius cards. You could have some Aquarius in your chart or connecting with somebody with an Aquarius in their chart. You're breaking out of the mold. It's kind of like a black sheep energy, you know? Like you are different. You were born different, and you're different for a reason, because you're meant to share your gifts with other people, you know? Everybody is different. Everybody has their own individual path, their own individual gifts, and it's gifted to you so that you can be an original and you can, you know, share your light with others, and somebody is recognizing this and sharing their light. But there are people that are trying to go against you, and I get that it's karmic individuals that don't really like know their own light, haven't healed, haven't found their own path, haven't found their own gifts, and rather than working on themselves, trying to figure out, you know, how they can heal and find their own path, they are just targeting you. Again, with the birds here, there is resistance. This Taurus card, so, you know, it could be during Taurus season, which is right now. You're experiencing some resistance because, again, there are karmic individuals spreading gossip about you, creating drama here, trying to pull you into drama. There is some enthusiasm that you're experiencing because you are giving birth to something new. It's something that you've been working on for a while. Again, I'm getting there's like some gifts here. So you're talented, you have some sort of hobby, you have some sort of like spiritual gift, you know, musical talent, artistry. There's something that you're very gifted with that you've been working on, and you're finally starting to see some traction with it. And with that, you are attracting a lot of people that appreciate your art, appreciate what you do. But again, there are jealous people here. Extremism. Again, with the bird. Somebody is gossiping about you, you know, trying to form. This is serious hater energy. Like there is somebody, it's like you are doing amazing, and there's somebody that is just hating it. And they are like, you know, trying to charm, you know, trying to think of the word. Basically like bribe people to go against you. And they're like trying to like formulate a list of like, this is why this person is bad. This is why this person is bad. This is why you need to turn against this person. This is why. And like people are like, get out of, you know, this person is like, people are remaining loyal to you. People are like appreciating you because they see how hard you worked. They see that you're very talented. And this person is like continuing to try to like shove this like gossip down other people's throats. Inspiration. And with the moon here, there's the full moon on the 27th in Scorpio. So I get that these haters might be exposed. They're already being exposed. I already get that they're meeting resistance here. People are starting to recognize that this person is just a gossip. This person is just a hater. People are seeing your vision now. They're seeing that, you know, you have been working towards something, and people, it's starting to manifest into the physical. But there is somebody here that is trying to manipulate others into being indecisive about you. They're trying to, you know, go find people that would be willing to help you, people that would be willing to work with you, and put bad things about you in their ear. It's because you are expanding. This again is a Taurus card. You're gonna experience a lot of blessings during Taurus season, but I get that there's this hater that is just quarrel and publicity, trying to smear your name to everybody because they see you as competition and see like your success is like offensive to them because it's someone, Six of Cups, it's somebody from your past. I get this is somebody that you may have been close with before. You cut them off, and after you cut them off, you really like took off because you were able to focus on yourself. You were able to put the time and energy you used to put into the relationship that was toxic into yourself, and you're thriving right now, and people are noticing, people are appreciating you, and this person can't stand it because it's making them look bad. because they've gone around and told a bunch of lies. They've basically tried to shove it down people's throats of these are, you know, top 10 reasons why I hate this person and why you should too. And people are like, look at this girl's like, get off of me, you know, get away. I see who is true here, and I see who just use flattery and bribery to try to turn people against this other person. Okay, let's do some tarot now. With Independence, the Empress. Yeah. Somebody is glowing. Somebody is vibrating high, taking off, attracting effortlessly. This is Venus here. Love and money. People are seeing you for who you are. People are loving your energy. People are wanting to help you. People, like if you have a business, people are wanting to buy from you. It's because you're just very glowing. You're in a loving energy. People are very appreciative of you. The Empress, you know, the Empress is a divine feminine energy. She doesn't have to go out and try to prove how amazing she is. You know, he or she. It's a passive energy. I'm just going to sit back and do me and focus on me, love on me, and other people are going to see that you're somebody they want to love too, you know? It's like your self-love, your self-appreciation is attracting. Your independence is attracting people. You attract things by, yeah, Death card. Somebody's gone through a transformation. Again, Scorpio, you could see some movement here with this. Somebody is healing and attracting soulmate relationships because you are loving yourself here. You've transformed. You have freed yourself from people that kept you tied and bound. You have recognized your own independence, and because you don't really need anybody, that's how you manifest. Is when you are in a vibration of you need something to happen. It has to happen. It has to happen. You know, I have to find love. I have to find love. I have to find love. You resist it. The way that you manifest is by, you know, making the intention of this is what I would like to attract, and then trusting that the universe will bring it to you at the perfect time, at the perfect place, not needing something. Needing something will make it resist you because you don't need anything. You need you, and you need, you know, spirit. You need God, whatever you worship. Somebody has found that. Somebody has gone through a death and rebirth here. Somebody could have Venus in the 8th house. Somebody in particular has Venus in the 8th house. With Venus in your 8th house, you'll attract a lot of Scorpios. But it is kind of, there's a lot of trauma around relationships. 8th house is trauma. Venus is love. So you have a tendency to attract abusive relationships, traumatic relationships. There'll be a major transformation when it comes to love. But that type of, it does make you vulnerable to toxic relationships. So, you know, that might be somebody's case that they needed to heal. You have to heal from your 8th house placements because it's trauma. You have to heal from it. It's Pluto. Pluto goes retrograde right after, on the 28th, I believe, 27th, 28th, right after the Scorpio full moon. The planet that rules Scorpio is going retrograde. That's major transit. Pluto is the Tower. It is a malefic planet. It is a death and rebirth planet. It's like a phoenix planet. You have to allow your Pluto placement, you have to allow your 8th house placements to destroy you a little bit so that you can be reborn. It's a malefic placement. It's considered malefic, which means that it is bad. It means that you are going to experience some dark days for sure. But if you can learn from it, if you can transform from it, it will be a powerhouse. Pluto is power too. Anyways, let's move on. Empathy. Yes, what did I tell you? You walked away from somebody and now this is a Gemini card. Somebody is trying to You cut somebody off. You walked away from somebody with the Eight of Cups. Somebody is trying to create conflict here, trying to start fights. Could be a feminine energy here. Could be a Leo or the Queen of Wands. In a high vibration, it's somebody that's very independent, sexy, confident. So this could be you. You know, you are confident now. You are independent. You don't need anybody. So, you know, somebody that really benefited from your codependency before takes offense to that, and they're trying to ruin your image. Could be one story. Another story, the Queen of Wands, and in a low vibration, it's somebody that is promiscuous. It's somebody that is a third party, a mistress. Somebody that sleeps around a lot. So you have to take it how it resonates. This can either be that you cut somebody off, you found your confidence, you're getting a lot of attention because of that. You know, you're seen as very sexy, confident, desirable. And this person is trying to start fights with you. And if you're not engaging, they're going around and trying to smear your name to other people because they're jealous of you, one. Or two, this could have been somebody, if you're masculine energy, or, you know, if you are a feminine, but you date women, this could be somebody that, or, you know, a man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This could have been somebody that you were in a relationship with that was cheating, that was very promiscuous, that put you in a lot of third parties, or somebody that cheated on you. And the third party mistress is trying to start lies about you. You have to take it how it resonates. So I'm getting a couple different energies here. You know, or it can be all of the above. It can be that you are confident, people are looking at you like she's hot stuff. You did have somebody here that cheated on you. You let them go because they were unfaithful with the dog here. Now that person is mad, trying to start shit about you, and the person that they cheated on you with, the other third party, is trying to spread lies about you too, because this just is a hater. Yeah. Somebody feels there's a divine feminine here that decided to move away from masculine. Yeah, okay. That's one of the storylines. Okay. Sorry, it's air energy is hard to nail down one storyline, and then these astrology cards go like deep, but it's like, you know, a lot of different people watch this. Not everybody has the same storyline, so it's like they're picking up on different people's energy. So it's hard for me I hope you're able to follow and take what resonates. Not every single storyline will be yours. You have to take what is yours. Okay, so like I was saying, there is somebody here that you chose to walk away from and cut off because they weren't faithful. And this person could have, even if it was like a twin flame or a soulmate, there was somebody that was spreading vicious gossip about you, and this person listened to it and they walked away from you, and there may have been a fight, you know, a vicious fight about it. They may have told you that you're unfaithful, told you, you know, called you a hoe, called you a whore, you know, it could have been that situation. Or they listened to gossip about you. Somebody was spreading gossip that you were promiscuous, that you slept around, that, you know, you weren't a good person. So this person walked away from you. Take it how it resonates, you know. You walked away from them because they were a cheater. They walked away from you because they heard gossip that you were a cheater. There might be a third party karmic here that was spreading gossip. Either way, there is an emperor here that walked away from an empress. There's a soulmate or a twin flame that walked away from their counterpart because of gossip, and somebody was unfaithful. Whatever storyline. There is a third party karmic that was a mistress here that is involved. So they may have been the one spreading lies, or this person walked away from you and went towards a third party mistress. Take it how it resonates. The emperor now feels stupid and wants to apologize. They want to take a leap of faith, come back towards the empress, apologize for what they did here. They recognize that you are counterparts. They recognize that this person was just using flattery or sex to manipulate them. Or sex to manipulate them. They should have been loyal to you the whole time. They are being loyal to you now, whoever this person is, if this is your case, because they recognize that they do want a commitment. They're trying to manifest this coming back together after a breakup. They've had a realization here. Yeah, this person has been left out in the cold. You're not speaking to this person. Somebody walked away from somebody else. They're regretting it. They feel stupid for walking away. They want a new beginning. They feel very passionate towards you. They are a strength card, could be a Leo. They are resisting the other person. They are resisting the mistress, basically. Somebody that was using sex and lies to manipulate another person against you. Yeah, somebody is appreciating you because they're recognizing that the person that has been spreading lies and spreading gossip is a burden. The people that were listening to this other person, that were being influenced by this other person, are recognizing that that other person is just a burden here. There's a soulmate that went into hermit mode so that they could heal. Could be a Aquarius or a Virgo. Might have that in their chart. Somebody backed away, went into hermit mode because they needed to heal. They're wanting to come back. Yeah, Hierophant could be a Taurus. Somebody recognizes that you have a fated partnership here, that your paths are fated to come together. You have a soul contract here, and they appreciate you. They have a lot of appreciation for you. And I get because it's because you're independent. You stayed strong despite people going against you, despite lies being spread about you. You remained who you are. You continued to heal. You continued to work on your gifts. And it's like, now nobody can deny it. You know, there was vicious gossip spread about you, Gemini or Crosswatcher. But it's like, even with the gossip going against you, you continue to be a good person. You continue to stay solid within who you are. And now these people see your vision and they're recognizing that this other person is just extreme. This other person is just dramatic. They like conflict. Publicity, they like attention. Manipulation, they're manipulative. Everybody is recognizing that, like, okay, so this person, you gave us a list of all the terrible things this person is. You have lied about this person. You have gossiped about this person. Multiple people have gone against this person. This person has demonstrated none of the above, and they've continued to remain solid despite the stress that you have put this person under, you know? Having people that, you know, I had a smear campaign against me. I lost almost all of my friends. Anyone that knew both me and the narcissist, I just went ahead and cut them out because I knew that they had already been lied to. I recognized when I started to learn about narcissism and started to connect the dots, I recognized that none of them even really knew who I was the whole time because the narcissist had been lying to them and telling them, feeding them stories the whole time. So I just let those relationships go. It wasn't worth trying to hold on to somebody that was going to play both sides and run back and tell the narcissist, you know, what was going on in my life. So I just let all those relationships go, you know. And for a while, I'm sure those people believed the stories that that narcissist said about me. But now there's, like, you know, after 2 years and I'm continuing to grow, I'm continuing to help other people. It's like evident who was lying. It's evident who continues to behave the exact same way that, you know, way that they did years ago, and who has grown a lot as a person, who has focused on themselves, who has healed, and who uses that healing to help other people. You know, it's evident. It's that type of energy. Having to lose your entire friend base, everybody that you hang out with, when you're involved with an abusive person, they will isolate you from everybody that they aren't able to manipulate. So if you have anybody in your life that recognizes that the narcissist is not who they say they are, The narcissist will pick up on that, see them as a threat, and then try to destroy your relationship. You know, tell you that that person hit on them, tell you that that person tried to sleep with them, tell you all these awful things that that person does, you know. They will do whatever they can to isolate you, you know. I don't want to keep talking about it. I hate talking about that person. I don't want to keep talking about my personal experience, but yeah, I was isolated from all of my close friends. I was physically isolated from my family. He took every chance he could to try to convince me that my family was abusive to me and that I should stop talking to them. He did literally everything that he could to isolate me completely, to where my only friends were his friends, and they were his friends first. And that way he would be able to tell them, oh, just telling you before you meet her, she's this and she's that, you know, and like, you know, intentionally like keep me up all night, intentionally make me cry right before we went to go see them so that I would be in a bad mood, so that he would be able to say, look, I told you, she's always like this, you know, like they keep everybody separate so that they can control the narrative. So when you get out of that, luckily I just have really amazing people in my life that kind of understood what was happening and saw what was happening and know me. They've known me, you know, most of my life. They believed me. There were some people that, you know, the relationship with them was not worth repairing because they were never good people to me to begin with. But the majority of people that really loved me and that were good friends to me, you know, recognized what had happened, understood my story, recognized that I was behaving strangely, and I was able to repair those relationships. But every friend that I made from the moment I met the narcissist until I left the narcissist, I lost every single friend. Some of them tried to play both sides, but I knew that they couldn't be trusted. They had been compromised. So that sucks. It sucks to have somebody out there smearing your name. It sucks to have somebody out there that makes fake pages, and anyone that friends you, any person you try to date and friends you on social media, they're going to go send them messages about how you're crazy and you're abusive. You know, it sucks. That is very stressful to have somebody intentionally trying to harm your image when all you want to do is get away from that abuser. You know, having people harass you, having people make fake pages, having them get people to physically follow you around. Anybody that's dealt with a narcissist knows what I'm talking about. That is a lot of stress to be under. And they intentionally try to push you to the point that you have a nervous breakdown, you have a mental breakdown. You know, he knew that I had suicidal ideation since I was a child. And before I left him, he intentionally tried to trigger me into killing myself. I could tell the last few weeks I was living with him, when I was trying to get an apartment, sort out how I was going to get the restraining order, I was doing all this in secret. He was trying to push me to kill myself. He was. And I told him one day when I picked up on what he was doing, that I literally said out loud, I sometimes feel like it would be easier to kill myself than get out of this relationship with you. And he smiled. And anyone that knows a psychopath or a narcissist, you know that kind of like smile that they do that like gives you like chills. He was trying to get me to kill myself, and he wanted me to kill myself, and he still does magic to get me to kill myself. This is like somebody that does that shit to you. That's an unimaginable amount of stress a person can be under, and to go through something like that, Gemini, and to fight through it and to heal anyway. Now, like, you know, the proof is in the pudding. You know, it is blatantly obvious. The person that was telling the truth the whole time and the person that was lying the whole time. And you can tell by where we are in life, you know. He is no better, in a better position than when he was when I left him. In a worse position, because he spends all of his time, all of his money, all of his efforts harassing me. It's been years he still harasses me, you know. So if you're going through that, I'm sending you a lot of love. I know what it's like. It sucks, but I'm telling you, just remain solid within yourself. Lean on the people that you know you can trust. If somebody is still connected to your abuser, you're going to have to cut that relationship off. They can't be trusted. They'll play both sides. Anyway, I'm sorry. Somebody needed to hear that. With riches, 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Exactly. You are receiving. Somebody's wanting to come towards you and tell the truth, but they still feel resistance from this third party. There is, if it's a twin flame, if it's a soulmate, somebody is wanting to come towards you. Okay. Wishes fulfilled. All of your wishes are going to come true, Gemini. You are going to have so many blessings and abundance come to you because you have been a good person, because you've been solid, because you have done, you know, if in particular, if somebody is musically inclined, go for that. You're meant to be a star here, but because you've healed, you focused on yourself. But somebody is experiencing some anxiety, and that might be resistance that you're experiencing because, you know, you don't know if this is going to work out for you. It's confirmation it will. But somebody doesn't know what to do. They want to do the right thing, be a Libra here, but they're watching this third party. And they're feeling defensive because they feel like this third party is very childish, aggressive, manipulative. They're waiting. They want to work things out, but they're waiting to tell you the truth here about why they rejected you. There was a Five of Swords. There was a narcissistic individual causing heartbreak and keeping them tied up. The Hanged Man. Somebody's wanting to come forward and tell you that, you know, there was basically an abusive individual here that had been lying to them, manipulating them. They want to tell you the truth about it, but they are fearing that this karmic individual may lash out. The person is very childish with the Page of Wands. They're childish, they're aggressive, they're manipulative, they're impulsive. This person is just afraid that this other person is going to, again, they are manipulative, they are extreme, they are dramatic, they are very concerned with publicity. So if you're not the one that's experiencing this smear campaign, somebody trying to smear your image, this other person, they feel like if they come towards you, this other person is going to try to go on the attack with them. Let's clarify affair. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Devil, Temperance. Somebody wants to be with you. They want to collaborate with you. They feel like they should have been with you the whole time. They want Four of Wands. They want union here. If it's a twin flame or a soulmate, they want union. Temperance. They want to work it out. They're recognizing that there is some toxicity that they need to deal with. That the angels are helping with this toxicity. The Devil could be a Capricorn. With originality. Sorry, this is getting kind of long, so I just want to wrap it up. Six of Swords. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. The cycles of being backstabbed, betrayed by people playing both sides here is ending. People are recognizing it was a karmic situation. You are with the world. It's a karmic cycle of either your person being backstabbed, betrayed, you know, played by this other person, or, you know, you dealing with it. Whoever this is, there's a karmic individual that was tying somebody up with a Hanged Man. Could be a Pisces or a Capricorn again. That cycle has ended here. Because you have moved away from people that created chaos, created conflict in your life, things are going to start moving very fast for you. And it's because you're an original here. You're an original. So it doesn't matter. As long as you're on your path and fulfilling your soul purpose, doing what you're supposed to do, focusing on yourself, focusing on your healing, it doesn't matter what other people are doing. You know, yeah, they may be able to spread gossip. They may be able to spread lies. They may be able to get people on their side for a certain amount of time, but eventually the truth is going to come out. And it's really, you know, because it's going to show. Somebody that focuses on themselves, focuses on their improvement, focuses on building. And, you know, another person focuses on trying all of their time, efforts, and money trying to tear another person down. In a year, 2 years, you know, even 6 months, one person is going to be propelled a lot further in life than the other person. And when that happens, it's going to become evident who was telling the truth and who was lying and manipulating. So, Gemini, I hope that that was helpful. I'm sorry about my rant, but I hope that, you know, somebody needed to hear that. I hope that it was able to help you find peace and healing on your journey. I love you guys so much. I will see you again soon. Have a good weekend. Bye.